usually when we work with clients, it was like, okay, who's going to effectively own these things at the end of the day when we leave, right? When we get done with our work, who's going to own delivery of these objectives? And so you have to have an identified leader. And the second thing you have to have is, okay, how are you going to measure these things? So if I'm putting in a self-service automation process and saying, look, you can automate this process, and we say, well, you should be able to self-service X percentage of your interactions through this deal, then we need to leave them with a way to measure that. And then, we'll check back in with them on a regular basis to make sure that they're achieving those objectives. Or, if it's one of our current clients, if they're with one of our strategic account managers or with our CSMs, they're checking back in with them too, saying, hey, look at how's your your call containment, or hey, we said we're going to do this process simplification and it should cut out 30 seconds of handle. Where are you at? Where's your overall handle? What's working, what's not working, right? And then you can come back in and fine tune later. And that's the only way it's going to happen. So many times everybody walks away and then it either happens or it doesn't happen. And if you don't measure it, you can't manage it. And if you're not constantly working to make sure you're getting it, because at the end of the day, like going back to what we talked about before, people talking to people, there's a lot of unknowns. So and when things don't work out right, why isn't it working out right? What has changed from our original assumptions, and identifying that and saying, okay, how do I tighten this screw or loosen this nut to get what we wanted to get out of it? And that's ultimately what you're trying to do.